Disney have made some terrible decisions over the past couple of years, from removing the dwarves from Snow White because it was offensive to dwarves, then to making a Little Mermaid from some white girl with red hair to a black girl without red hair, because we can't just make up new characters apparently. I don't imagine that if there was a black character made a white character, we met with the same much as support. There was a movie called Elemental with a non-binary character, which is because that's just so important for kids to learn about. The older Disney films are now getting warnings against them, like Dumbo. There is a warning saying that this program is represented as original content, originally created, and it may contain outdated cultural depictions. Because apparently Dumbo is offensive to people. Then, and then when no one asked for it, Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow is now being replaced by Ayo Edebiri, which why can't they just make a new film? But now, thanks to Elon Musk, the great man himself, he has revealed some interesting information about Disney, showing proof that their business and practices are actually mandatory and institutionalized racism and sexism, and there's a list of criteria that must be met for a new film or story, and it should annoy you as much as it does me. Because once you go through it, you'll understand that nothing good will ever be made when people are walking around on eggshells, terrified of offending people. Alright, so let's have a look at the first standards, just so you can get a gist of what's going on there with Disney. So standard A, on-screen representation, is it at least 3 of the next 5 criteria must be met. A1, characters. 50% or more of regular or recurring written characters must come from underrepresented groups, which are represented because... What are underrepresented groups? I don't really know because they didn't specify. A2, actors must, at least 50% of them must come from underrepresented groups. A3, secondary characters, meaningful inclusions and underrepresented characters.
Okay, I found this on the web.
As secondary or minor on-screen individuals, including background characters. Not only that, but series premise and episodic storytelling, they all have to have something to do with underrepresented groups. Which is all fine, but when you make it Disney law that everything has to be extremely diverse and inclusive, it just makes everything completely boring. And this is why these Disney films are starting to flop. Do you think Disney realised by purposely choosing underrepresented people that they automatically made the other half underrepresented by not hiring them?